Welcome to Bosco Campus Vision. You're watching the campus television channel of Don Bosco College, Kottayam. This lecture is on the prescribed syllabus of first semester BA English Literature and Language. Paper is Introduction to Literary Studies 1. In this lecture, I'm going to deal with the next art forms, electronic literature and popular literature. Electronic literature. Electronic literature or digital literature is a genre of literature encompassing works created exclusively on and for digital devices such as computers, tablets, and mobile phones. A work of electronic literature can be defined as a construction whose literary aesthetics emerge from computation. Work that could only exist in the space for which it was developed, written, or coded, the digital space. Electronic literature is generally considered to exclude print literature that has been digitalized. Therefore, a book that is originally in print form but is transformed into an e-book is not an example of electronic literature. What makes it different from other types of literature is that it is able to incorporate digital elements such as photos, music, etc. along with the text, which creates an interactive experience for the reader. Electronic literature began to be introduced in the postmodernism era. Genres of electronic literature: hypertext fiction, code work or interactive fiction, flash poetry, generative poetry, interactive fiction, locative narratives, block fiction. Let's see some of the examples. Example of flash poetry is Faith, written by Robert Kendall. Example of hypertext fiction, My Body, written by Shelley Jackson. Example of code work, Waiting, written by Damson Harmon. Example of generative poetry, Regime Change, written by Noah Wardrip. Next art form is popular literature. Popular literature includes those writings intended for the masses and those that find favor with large audiences. It can be distinguished from artistic literature in that it is designed primarily to entertain. Popular literature in English is writing which has shown wide and continued acceptance measured by sales, frequent imitation, adaptation to other cultural forms, and general commercial success. The word popular is meant as a synonym for successful, not as an antonym for serious. While popular literature was published and widely read in the 19th century, by the 20th century it had become a world unto itself. In this lecture, we discussed electronic literature and popular literature. Do the given exercise and submit on time. Thank you.